Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Revelio. 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 There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio.
Rally behind strength and you can't go wrong.
Revelio. Said that travel broadens the mind. Revelio. This place has seen better days. Revelio. 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 Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio.
Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet.
Lumos. Revelio.
You're that hippogriff thief.
The beasts are safer now. Aloha Mora. know it will never be. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. So tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio. Revelio.
If I wanted digital excitement, I'd have a job at a bank.
Revelio. Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the second best Slytherin.
You can test. Go on, test me.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial? So what? You finally scared everyone else away?
Oh, I have plenty. They're just not very... No one sets records by wishing for them. Are you going to...
Strong competition. Could that have been a compliment, Imelda?
Go ahead, believe what you want. Makes no difference. Compliments make... I say I'm the best. So please, try...
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
I'm getting the hang of this. Brilliant. That was acceptable. Brilliant. like it. That wasn't too bad.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent, but...
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent... As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly... I tried to give her pointers. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with... I refuse to downplay my... Anyway, I need to...
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to see you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not.
I shan't press for more. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Revelio.
Alfred Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled. I shall pretend I never heard the rumours of your involvement.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
If only I could invent a new potion, something indispensable, I'd be set for life. Not to worry, I like baking.
Revelio.
There's not much of the dark arts that frightens me as long as I have me one.
Wingardium Leviosa makes light work, I always say.
Revelio.
That seemed like harmless fun, but not when you've just had your hair done like a lioness then.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Hope you're not here for an knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Merlin himself would be proud. Lumos. Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time? Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Won't get the best of me. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin.
Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1703. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Peruvian Vipertooth.
Brilliant! Though the Vipertooth, who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A demiguise.
Yes! What is the only spell known to repel a lethifold?
The Patronus Charm.
Well done. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Gump.
That's it! What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct! In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is, which magical creature is the only one known to...
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. According to Parselmouths, each of the runes... Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
The Pyrenees.
No. Ilvermorny. The American school was founded... What is the most powerful love potion known to
Amortentia.
That's the answer. Amortentia smells differently. Are you interested in continuing on to the next round?
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Stooging.
The answer was actually haversacking. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when two chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Hairy ears.
No. Native to the Europe. What plant excretes stink?
Mimblus Mimbletonia.
Correct. The pepper-up potion.
Linfred of Stinch.
Very good. In The Wizard and the Hopping.
A single slipper.
That's correct. The story was created by Beadle the Bard. The Snallygaster is native to...
The Amazon rainforest.
No. The part bird part... Who is the Muggle Knight featured in the...
Sir Lancelot.
No. The answer... The three witches in the story. The world's largest...
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. Who was the first minister for...
Ulick Gamp.
Yes. You've answered all of my questions. You should be pleased with your performance. Thank you for humouring me by potting. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your...
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul law, I looked back over his old owls and noticed that I believe that Ranrock's fiend... He was willingly going...
It was nothing at all, Adelaide.
So am I, seeing him again.
Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this...
I did. You see, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making... Of course, the guide isn't the... I've heard that you were able... Growing such a
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake...
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but it'll be the end of the year in no time. I'll provide a final assessment at that. Until then, well done.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I came as soon as I could.
This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on...
That's incredible.
And while I was waiting for you,
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea. But perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood. All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a good. Better. Rather up White's coming back this way. Get down! You up and voting the inevitable. Let's get this over with. There you are. You look nice try.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio. Revelio.
Silent as a grave.
For better or for worse, we're in. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
You will regret. I won't rest.
Revelio.
Well, it shouldn't take long. I will make you pay.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Revelio.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Revelio. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio.
That bridge has seen better days.
Incendio. Reparo. Revelio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that.
Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio! Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Revelio.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Glacier!
way. Let's get this over with. You don't know who you're playing with! I won't rest until... No! I will make you pay.
You are terribly outmatched. Surely you can see that. Cinder.
We're not finished yet.
They will wait.
Certainly cleared the room.
Don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
And we're much more fun to fight with.
Revelio. Incendio.
Now. We can have a look around in peace.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
We should clear out these spider webs. Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal. Sebastian, I think I found something.
Hopefully it will help us
A
unravel
canvas
more of this
piece.
mystery. Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Should we head there? Why?
All the... Someone who knows Ranrock personally.
A goblin?
I do.
Not all goblins. What?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of...
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Here.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio.
This room is full of ducks.
Guardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio.
We've read the world. All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Incendio! Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar. Here.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone.
This archway's been barricaded if we can find a way through.
Revelio. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Lumos. I need to find a safe way across. Bone bridge complete. We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. It's an so...
It's probably wise.
You have a lot at stake. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard. Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, it should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. This looks different than what we faced before. That worked. Keep going. We've rid the world of another spider. I shall see that.
Revelio.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matched.
I can't believe it. After all this.
What do you suppose is meant by the darks?
I have no idea.
The note advises to leave the relic.
I assure you, we were meant to... I'm taking it. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that... ominous? Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way, come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not... done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her.
Oh, you think you're... What do you do?
Why don't you come up here and fight me?
I won't rest until you're dead.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there! Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
You won't stop me. What an unfortunate disappointment! Who do you think you are? Get out of the way! Bring it!
We have to fight!
Got it!
They're closing in!
Exposed up and utterly pitiful display! I'll kill you when I get down from here!
Be careful! Mine!
That was three foes to make the retreat.
Ringo! Stop provoking them! I will have my revenge! Stay back! Keep out of the way!
You have to fight!
Got it!
You'll not win here!
Put me down! Stop provoking them! I'm handling it! Put me on the ground!
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperius curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow?
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Revelio. Revelio.
What do you mean he wasn't coming home for the holiday? Darling Rosemary has come all the way from Guernsey! Where? The joke is on you, because now you won't be getting any of her goose and gooseberry pie!
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion. Well?
I'm afraid he wants you.
I had to stop that goblin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on...
He also said...
Huh? I should send the crest out.
I'm afraid I don't...
Nothing, just a thought.
I shall wait to hear from you.
Thank you. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I'll look after you.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
you